welcome back to another YouTube video. It's a super early morning, it's like 6:15. First off, I'm gonna start with some warm-ups because it is really cold out, so my body's feeling pretty achy. Let me get warmed up and then I'll take you guys through my shoulder day. Before I forget, I'm taking a little bit of Blood Rush to give me a good shoulder pump. This is not a pre-workout. I don't ever really take pre-workout, it just doesn't make me feel good. So I'm gonna dry scoop this. I'll do a full scoop. Bottoms up. To warm up my shoulders, I'm going to use a band, and for this will actually warm up my rear delt. In order to do that, I'm holding this band shoulder width apart, and then what I'm going to do is retract my shoulders back, my chest up, core engaged, and then I'm just easily going to pull and back. So you're not going to be able to extend fully, that's not the point, it's just to warm them up. So just nice and slow and controlled. All of these exercises, so the first of each exercise I'll be doing a warm-up, so it'll be super lightweight and that's not going to count as one of my sets. So aside from that, I'll be doing 3 sets of all of these exercises, maybe like 12 to 15 kind of depending, because I want to build my shoulders, but I also want them to stay nice and lean. So I'd like to do, I have a pretty good foundation because I've been lifting for quite a few years now. So I kind of just want to keep everything toned. So my goal will be to do higher reps and a little bit of lighter weight. The first exercise we'll be doing are front raises. So I'm using super lightweight, like I said, just to warm up the shoulders. We're just using 5 pounds. I'm gonna stand up nice and straight, keep my core engaged, and then keeping my shoulders back, I'm going to raise and come back down. You don't wanna go up too high, you wanna stay nice and about eye level, and back down. Also, when performing the front raise, a big thing that I'm gonna talk about in this channel is mind to muscle connection. So that meaning knowing exactly what you're working and how it should feel. So when I'm doing a front raise, I should feel it right here, right in this part of my shoulder. When you're doing a front raise, you want to be literally pulling. Like pretend somebody has a string wrapped around your elbow and they're pulling it up. So you're not going like this. You're not with your hand, you're gonna pull it just like that, and this should feel nice and tight, and you should feel that burning and that working, this part of your shoulder. Everything should be nice and controlled. So that's how you're gonna get your best results, is thinking about exactly what you're working and doing nice, slow, controlled movements. The next exercise we'll be doing today are lateral raises. So we just did our front, now we're going to do lateral. Same exact thing. So there's a few different ways you can do these. So of course, always keeping your shoulders back, chest up, core tight, and you can do both at once. And you want to keep them right here about just level with your shoulders. You don't want to come down like this or way up because it's not doing anything. You want to keep the tension the entire time. So up nice and controlled. Pulling, really think about your shoulders and what you're working. So pull, 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 and then back down. You could do all like 12 or 15 on one side and then the next, or you can do both at once. It's completely up to you. shoulder press, When you're doing this, you want to keep everything nice and level. Chest up and then pushing through your elbows. Like I said, we want to remember mind to muscle, so you want to remember exactly what you're working. And I'm going to show you what you're working. So right here, your deltoid. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to push through your elbow, so just like that. And keep your wrist kind of tilted in here. And then you'll definitely feel a nice burn right there. So nice and slow and controlled. Pushing up through your elbows and control the negative. So when you're coming down, nice and slow. And I would come down to right about here, just so like a little dip here. Push through your elbows. Nice and controlled down. So when I'm doing rope pulls for my rear delts, my hands are going to be twisted in here. I'm going to put all my weight on my heels and then drive my elbows back and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So pulling, squeeze. I'm definitely going to do my best to post weekly workout videos, especially for beginners, because it is really scary when you're first starting out, but I'm here to help and I've had people asking me a lot of questions lately, so I want to do the best that I can do to help you guys, point you in the right direction. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that little bell, that way you guys can get notifications when I'm posting my weekly workouts. I try to make it as simple as possible and just teach you guys a thing or two when I'm here. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you guys next week.